What is up, guys? It's your boy Singularity Crossings here. Here for another chapter review. This time chapter 1147. I'm about a day late to the actual chapter review coming out. I'm recording this on the 25th. Great job on the last video. We passed our previous records of like 20 to 30 views by like a good like 25%. I'm actually happy with that. I know I could do better on the thumbnails. I'm trying to relearn my magic with Photoshop, but I'm really glad that video is actually still doing well. Like, it's still steadily getting views. Not gonna be the best video, it's not gonna be the worst video, but I'm still learning as I go on. I've been back for about 2 months now. My videos aren't gonna pop off like that, but I'm gonna try to keep these shorter, keep grabbing your attention spans, and then maybe upload a secondary video throughout the week. I'm gonna try that, but school's coming to the end. I have about 3 weeks left, maybe 4. So about a month left until summer vacay, and then that's when everything's gonna pop. Everything's gonna come out. I'll just have work, meaning I won't have school and work. I'll just have work. But this will be chapter 1147, which actually, what I use, TCB, actually has a nice cover spread for Shonen Jump, which it's just a whole bunch of characters playing video games. So you have Kagurabachi, I think it is. Kagurabachi, the sword, like the manga with the swords. He's playing video games. You have a whole bunch of others. I'm not really caught up to date with current manga besides One Piece and Sakamoto Days, which were the 2 that I recognized, and then Kagurabachi from the memes. But you have a lot of video games. I don't read Japanese currently. I'm currently in the process of learning, but you do see a lot of video game characters. So you have Luffy, you have Sakamoto as little sprites. Anyway, onto the chapter, which is weird because my video, Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, if I can pull that up real quick. The things we find scary, which was, I think, chapter 11, 6, 45, 44, 43, 42. 1142 was titled Things They Find Scary. And then this chapter is titled Things We Find Scary. The Things We Find Scary, which we open up with Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, volume 32. Raizo, the daimyo of Udon, expresses his gratitude. And it's just Yamato eating a onigiri while talking to Raizo. I didn't think we'd actually see Raizo again, but we have Otama hugging him, which makes sense. And then I don't know who that's in the back, but they're holding up a member of the Who's Who's Pirates helmet, in like a sign of we beat them. Anyway, we open up back with Saul. It's a slight flashback where Robin and Chopper are told to hide by Saul. So Robin, Chopper, hide. I've seen him before. He's a God's Knight. They're immortal. We can't beat them. For the sake of the children, you gotta stay hidden and wait for the right moment. Survivor of Ohara. Well, I guess there were two of you, huh? The Marine sure dropped the ball there. Shh. Gunko, you done rounding up the Straw Hats? Are we bringing them back with us? Summers, you dolt. You know we aren't the provoked Straw Hat Luffy, right? We're to carry out our mission and go back home. Grr. How dare they do that to Saul? They took Colin too. How could you let this happen, Jime? I thought we'd be good with you here. Quit making a racket. I'm trying to think. I wonder how do we handle this ability? That lady is scary. I thought I was a goner. That woman. No, it couldn't be. Yeah, she's back. The zombie lady. Yeah, Brooke. You there. Your life will be devoted to making music for me. You belong to me. Huh? What the? She knows Brooke's music? No way. She's a Celestial Dragon and a Soul King fan? That's one hell of a groupie. Hey, Gunko, cut that out. I'm not in the mood to pick fights with an Emperor here either. Let's finish the job. My sincerest apologies, young lady. My captain, Straw Hat Luffy, gave me a second lease on life. Since then, my loyalty has been to him alone. And if refusal means forfeiting your life, I would sooner embrace death than to live without honor. Brooke. Brooke. We good killing him? Yeah, go ahead. Can you hear me, warriors of Elbaf? Who's that? A transmission? I bet by now you're feeling the pressure from all these abnormalities. This is our handiwork. I'm the dagger of the Holy Land Marie-Joie, Summers of the Gods Knights. Artisan Village, the South Region, Realm of the Sun. Marie-Joie? God damn, I need water. Marie-Joie, so they're with the world government? What do they want? Chief, this is broadcasting all over Elbaf at the moment. They're exposing themselves. Hunter's Village, Northwest region. Are the kids okay? You're probably already aware, but we're currently in the middle of kidnapping 10 children from this company. Oh yeah, and we've already taken down a certain orange-bearded guy who was trying his darndest to free them. Huh? Something happened to Mr. Saul. In short, you naively assume those brats would be kept safe, but they're still storming towards our goal. Saul! It's showtime. Too bad we don't have a video feed. Do you remember the names of all the kids we had marched out there? Of course. Alright, then you'll inform the parents. It's about time for the children to wake up from their dreams. Hey, what are we doing walking out here? Where are we going? Don't know, but I bet it's far away. Oh, this is Branch 18, the way back home. Yeah, but our bodies are still moving on their own, aren't they? So we're not going home? But I want my mommy. I want my daddy. You can't see them. We've been kidnapped. What? Calm down. I'm here. I'm not like you weaklings. I'm a warrior. Yeah. It's a monster and a ghost. Calling help. Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna continue to do these fucking voices, man. I love the Enel face coming back though. I love the Enel face. That's one of my favorite One Piece faces. So, seems to have been taken out. Turn back. We're gonna rescue the kids. Chiefs, about that. The ship has sprung a leak and we got broken oars. Damn it. What's this creature supposed to be? Not sure. Some kind of beastly woman. Looks kind of like Ulysses. You're in for a beating. The ones over there look like my wife, huh? Hang on. these things aren't just kids' fears. Aren't these things just the kids' fears come to life? It says, Ben, you're a kid, right? Yeah. So what if what Ben finds scary is his mom, then that means they're mothers. Why would anybody be scared of us? Yeah, I can't do this. My spirits aren't strong enough. Okay, Dory and Froggy are freaking the fuck out. Like, oh my god, they're mothers. We're scared of our moms. Actually, there's two moms now, which is strange. We only saw one before. Now it's two. Crazy. I'm sorry for always going out drinking, Mom. Ma, I shouldn't have forgotten to take out the trash. Forgive me for eating the honey cake meant for our guests. Chiefs, this is bad. The island clouds are starting to drift away. We're going down. Yeah. The ship of the mighty giant warrior pirates just crashed. Some strong dream demons got them. The odds seem to only get worse for those brats. Let's keep this brief. I am now addressing the legendary warrior Elder. The legendary warrior Mountain Deer Joggle. No, Dory, Froggy. They couldn't have. Seeing as the king's gone, you will speak for Elbaf. It can't be. The giant warrior pirates Saval crashed. I hope the chiefs are safe. Let's hurry. Our goal is simple. You giants will serve as our battle thralls. Otherwise, we'll see just how valuable these brats are as hostages. I'm sure you're curious about the 10 kids and where they're going now. Okay, so we see a map. Which is split into the different groups. So we have the castle, and then we have the West Village where John is. Giant warrior pirates are actually near Frankie and Ripley. 10 children are walking on the branch towards the castle. Summers, Gunko, Salt, and the Straw Hat crew, most of them is one, Brooke, Usopp, Nami, Jinbei, Robin, Chopper. They're all where Summers is, so they're not that far away from each other. The library and the school, you have Ames and Principal Kiba fighting Killingham at the library, which is close to the tree where where Frankie and Ripley are. And then we do have a painter. No actual map on where Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy are, and with Loki. We know that they're in the underworld still, but it doesn't show it on the map that we're given. I have names of the kids, the kidnapped children. The first one is Ylva, my great-granddaughter, Lord Ja Rule. Next we have Scatty, we're helpless. Olaf, a dream, this is just a dream. Captain, that's my grandson. Ouch. Colleen, I have the worst luck. Mug, I know I'm strong, but I can't stop. Ronya, it's okay, everything will work out in the end. Why did it have to be my daughter? They were on the branch 8, right? Branch 8, right? I'll go save her myself. Bet. Mama's gonna be so mad. Joanna, at least you have parents. Okay. So we have more confirmation on Ancient Giants now. Joanna has the horns. So she has 2 black horns similar to Loki and King. I gotta pop my back. Old man. I feel like old man right now. She has black horns similar to King Harold and Loki. And Kaido. And Kaido pretty much part Ancient Giant, so. And then we have the Sanji looking like Bjorn. He literally looks like the like an angsty Sanji. He has the hair covering one eye. He's scrawny. He has like the straight, probably blonde hair. Just save me at least. It was just those lines, but later on, another was taken because he came to save his friends. You suck, Bjorn. How could you say something like that? Sorry. The little warrior Colin. That makes 10. Colin? Huh? You hear that, Ripley? Our boy is sure is something. Oh boy. It's Mountain Eater himself. Well, not Mountain Eater, but Giant Slayer. Giant Bagger? Giant Bagger, Scopper. Man, she's crazy. She's crazy. He's being held up by Ripley. How would he? I know it's One Piece. I'm not gonna ask the question. Big Mom fucking Tantata. If Big Mom can fucking Tantata, then surely love finds a way. Am I right? The Minister of Love himself somehow said, "Guys, that's like a midget." I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. Little person. It's like a little person. Saying like getting with like a 6 foot tall like athlete of any caliber. Like it should make sense, but love finds a way. Love fucking finds a way. Hear that, Ripley? Our boy sure is something. This isn't the time to brag. Now, we'll make our demands. Listen closely, Elbaf. Warriors have no need for schools. They don't need library or any pointless history either. Set them ablaze and swear your allegiance to us. If you don't, we're gonna kill your kids off one by one. Help! Save us! The hell did he just say? We know where the kids are. Let's go save them. I'll smash them to bits. Elder Javrul, it's your choice. Mine. Please wait, that's too cruel. The school is a symbol of Elbaf's peace, and the libraries are not only a safeguard for our long history, but also the secrets of the world and the scholars of Ohara have sacrificed their life to protect. It doesn't just belong to Elbaf. You sure are a big mouth. Robin, don't do it. Yasan, please. I'm not gonna let that happen. Oh, fuck yes! Okay. Even though this is unlikely duo springs in the action, this is actually the end of the chapter. We see Robin gearing up to fight, and we have We have Scopper. We have Scopper booking it. He's like, fuck, I'm saving my kids and the rest of these shits. I don't know about you, but I'm saving my fucking kids, man. Oh, excuse me. Huh. So, this is nice. I read the spoilers. I was under the assumption that we would have the fight. We would have the fight already set in motion. But I'm not really that against it. Like, it's a good cliffhanger. Elbaf is going to be longer than what we expected. This is essentially like Luffy versus Lucci in the beginning of Egghead. This is essentially that portion, and then we're going to have a cut. And then, who knows? This might be a relatively short arc if we don't get a flashback. If we get a flashback, we're going to bump this shit up. We're not even in Elbaf for what, like 20 chapters now? 20 chapters? I like Robin and Scopper fighting. One, they're both a part of old factions. Robin being Ohara, Scopper being the Roger Pirates, the Pirate King's third. The fact that we have the heralds of the old Bastion, essentially. So it's Robin's the last of Haran, the last of Haran, the last scholar of Ohara. So that's Saul, even though Saul's not really a scholar of Ohara, he's more of a benefactor. And then Roger, not Roger, Scopper is one of the last few remaining members of the Roger Pros that we've seen. We've only seen 5? Yeah, 5. You've seen Buggy Shanks, Rayleigh, Scopper. Just how there are a few members of the Rocks Pirates still out there too. There's Big Mom that we've seen actively in the story. There's Gloriosa. There's Gloriosa, Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, Captain John. I can't count Ochoku because we haven't seen him in the story. Captain John, we saw him on Zombie. Yes, he wasn't alive, but we saw him. Oh, Wang Jing. Wang Jing, Ochoku, the same thing? I'm not sure. But yeah, this was a nice chapter. Nice, quick chapter. It doesn't say that there's a break next week, so that's good. I do really like the fact that last week's video was steadily getting views. It's gained about maybe 10.6 views. No. So about 11 views per day, which I like. It's gonna die off. As I'm new here, I haven't even tried to put 100. If you like these videos, don't forget to comment in the description, comment in the comment section below things I can do to improve, because I'm all about making entertainment and content for you guys, not just for myself. I would just really like for your feedback. So if there's anything I can do, let me know. Until next time, don't fall into any black holes. Stay safe throughout the universe. Until next time, peace out.